Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Ford Shelby GT500, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. As the most powerful and quickest factory Mustang ever, the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 blends modern sports car performance with iconic muscle car presence. It builds on the same racetrack-capable chassis as the excellent Ford Mustang Shelby GT350 with an additional 234 horsepower that lends its credibility at the drag strip as well. The GT500 makes speed effortlessly with equal parts brains and brawn, including a supercharged V8 that hammers out 760 horsepower, a quick-shifting 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, and magnetic dampers. Optional carbon fiber wheels, track tires, and aerodynamic aids are available for drivers looking to get the most out of this monster Mustang. The 2020 Shelby GT500 sits at the pinnacle of American muscle cars alongside the 650 horsepower Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 and the 797 horsepower Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Redeye. The Mustang Shelby GT500 is all new for 2020, reviving a nameplate originally introduced in 1967 and last used from 2013 to 2014. The 2020 Shelby GT500 is the best performing Mustang to ever exit a Ford assembly plant. The 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500 has a base price of $72,900, which can be inflated well past $100,000 for a fully loaded model with a few options that are offered. The $1,500 handling package adds adjustable strut top mounts, an oil catch can, a Gurney flap on the rear spoiler, and splitter wickers with integrated dive planes on the front fascia. The $3,000 technology package includes navigation, blind spot monitoring, SiriusXM satellite radio, heated mirrors with Shelby puddle lamps, and a Bang Olufsen premium sound system. The big ticket buy is the $18,500 carbon fiber track pack, which is aimed at anyone planning to lap their Shelby on the track. It deletes the rear seats and adds carbon fiber wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, racing Recaro seats, a larger rear wing, carbon fiber interior trim, and the same oil catch can, splitter wickers, and adjustable strut top mounts as in the handling package. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the all-new, reintroduced 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Well, obviously the big deal with the GT500 over the GT350 is this big, powerful motor that makes, well, 760 horsepower, I think. They say it makes 625 pound-feet of torque. It's the most powerful production Mustang engine to date. Does 0 to 60 in the mid 3 seconds, does the quarter mile in about, well, they say sub 11 seconds, so just under 10 seconds for the quarter mile. Real quick before we move on, I have done some build and price reviews of the competitors for this 2020 Ford Shelby GT500. I actually did the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. I did the 2019 Chevy Camaro ZL1 1LE Coupe, and I did a couple of Corvettes. Because, well, this car makes a lot of power, but it's all rear-wheel drive. And I just wonder, well, it probably does have launch control, and I just wonder how well it hooks up on the ground. Because if it can't get all that traction to the ground, it might be able to get a little bit faster 0 to 60 time. I actually did some Corvettes, some super fast Corvettes that would compete against this too. The Grand Sport 2LT, the 2019, and the ZR1, the 2019 ZR1. I'm going to put links up to all those videos as I talk about this video, and I'll put those links in the description below as well, so you can check those videos out after you watch this one. Okay, so here we were looking at some photos of the Shelby GT500. We had looked at this photo in the intro. Then there's this one, and then here's an interior shot, and they're just basically telling us that, this thing, well, it does 186 miles an hour. It's got a top speed of 186 miles an hour, 5.2 liter V8. It's got that Trimix 7-speed transmission. right? But the whole thing is that's a dual clutch automatic transmission. We haven't gotten to them breaking that down for us yet. But do you see a stick shift in that car? No, that's a little rotary dial right there. You see that right there? That's a rotary transmission dial because this is an automatic transmission car. That's super exciting, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to find out about it. But first, we're going to find out about some other features along the way, which is what I said in the beginning. I said we're going to learn about the GT. We're going to build and price a GT500, but we're going to learn about the features and possibly some of the other configurations along the way. Because as they're telling us about the GT500 on their sales page here on the Ford website, they're also mixing in other models of the Ford, like the 5-liter or the EcoBoost. So we're not going to really focus on those, but we may stumble across a little bit of that information as we're trying to learn more about the features of our GT500. So we've got some clickable tabs here in the interior that's going to tell us more about the features of the interior. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's click this top one here first. It's going to tell us it's got a heated steering wheel. I'm sure our GT500 for that high base price has a heated steering wheel. It's got heated and cool front seats, and we've got push button start. Very cool. So this right here is the configurable LCD digital cluster, instrument cluster for the Mustang. This is standard, it says, on the Bullet version of the Mustang and the GT500. So this instrument cluster is standard, right? It's very, very cool, right? What all does it do? It has available track apps. It shows you performance metrics and things like that. So it's optional on some of the other Mustangs like the EcoBoost, but at least it's standard on our GT500. So they got a couple other slides here, and I guess it's just showing you some other screens. This one says track use only on there. So you got your lap timer, tells you what gear you're in, all that. Your delta lap or your lap delta, that's pretty cool. Awesome. Let's see the other screen here. Create my color. So I guess this can give you you can change lighting of some sort. They don't really explain what that is, but we see that that's a feature there. Oh, here's that transmission thing. So it says Mustangs offer 3 available transmissions. Well, the transmission we're concerned about is the Tremec 7-speed dual clutch transmission, and that's standard on the Shelby GT500. It's the first ever dual clutch transmission in a Mustang. All right, it says the system comes with multiple modes to make for lightning fast shifts, whether you're on the street or the track. That's super exciting. Hot car, finally a hot American car. We're talking muscle car with a dual clutch transmission. It's nice to see that. Very exciting. Let's check out some exterior colors for the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. They just say 2020 Mustang on this tab right here, but I'm sure all these colors are available for the GT500 as well. Let's start over here. We've got that Oxford White. I like Oxford White. We've got Race Red. We have Kona Blue. We've got the Iconic Silver. We have the Magnetic, which is some form of gray. We've got the Shadow Black. We have a Grabber Lime. Velocity Blue, Twister, which is an orange, and Rapid Red. And we can also take a virtual walk around. They're showing the 5.0 here, but you know the basic shape's the same. We could do a virtual walk around of the 2020 Mustang. There you go. All right, let's move on. As I said in the intro, I said the 2020 Ford Mustang GT500 is brains and brawn. This car also has technology. Right? This car also has some technology. So let's find out about some of this technology real fast. So there's Ford Pass Connect. And so this gives you a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. You can connect up to 10 devices. And you can access this hotspot from up to 50 feet outside the vehicle. The whole thing about this whole Ford Pass Connect, that's cool that you have a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot like every other manufacturer offers. The thing is most folks' cellular phones, mine included, has a Wi-Fi hotspot feature that I can turn on. And so if I have other devices in the vehicle with me, I can just turn that on instead of paying another monthly service fee. And that's what I don't get. But at any rate, there's the Ford Pass Connect. Then this says Ford Pass, a smarter way to move. And so this is a one-stop app that can help you move freely throughout your day. So it can help you receive key vehicle info, schedule service. You can use Ford Pay to conveniently pay for service. You can compare fuel prices. You can find parking ahead of time. You can get Ford Pass help from a friendly Ford guide. Yeah, so there's all that kind of stuff. You can download this app from the Ford app on the App Store, Google Play, all that kind of stuff. Then there's the Sync 3 infotainment system. Ford says it's their easy-to-use, responsive, voice-activated technology. This is cool. This also has available navigation. I'm pretty sure that the GT500 at that price point, $72,900, probably has the optional navigation. Let's hope. They're also letting us know that Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are built into this. And if we look on this screen here, we can see Pandora, we can see iHeartRadio, something about food. So lots of different things. AccuWeather, yeah, there's their mobile apps, SiriusXM Travel, Waze. Waze is a user-sourced navigation. I've never really used it, but I've read a little bit about it because other manufacturers offer that little app, and it seems kind of cool. Then there's this Ford Plus Alexa thing that gives you access to voice navigation, traffic info, Amazon Prime shopping, and you can even control your supported smart home devices, I guess, through the car. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just have the app on your phone. I don't know why the car needs to do that too, TOO, but there it is. Oh, I guess they're going to tell us about the Waze, that Ford and Waze. Yeah, Waze is crowdsourced navigation and traffic app. It's compatible with the Sync 3. And yeah, so there it is. Gives you hands-free control. It's Waze. We can see a little picture of it. Yeah, user-sourced or crowdsourced navigation and traffic apps. Some people really, really, really love that. I've never tried it, but maybe I will one day. And then, of course, there's available SiriusXM radio. I say, of course, because, well, every manufacturer offers SiriusXM radio, because when you buy a new car, you normally get like a trial subscription, whether it's 30 days, 60 days, 6 months, whatever it is. You get a trial version before you have to pay for it. And it gives you like channels, and there's many different versions of SiriusXM too. There's SiriusXM Traffic. There's all this other versions out there. They're seemingly keeping it simple. They call it SiriusXM Radio. They're keeping it simple. But yeah, there you go. Oh, here, they're even telling you. They have also subscription to SiriusXM Traffic and Travel Link, SiriusXM app. All right, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's an app that you can use. But yeah, here's the other two names. And it also does things with the navigation and all that. A lot of this stuff, I guess is what I'm saying, sounds redundant. A lot of this seems redundant after a while. It's like they're just stuffing the technology because they can. But a lot of it seems redundant. Okay, you can't have a car, especially in 2020, as fast as the GT500 and not start talking about safety features and stuff like this. Now, Ford says here that it's an available Ford Safe and Smart package. I don't know if it's going to be optional or standard on our GT500. We're going to get over to the specs on our car here in a little bit before we actually do the build and price. So we'll be able to find that kind of stuff out. But let's quickly see about these four features they have here. They got the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. Right, we can see that. They've got the lane keeping assist system, right? We can see that. Helps you keep centered in your lane. And then they've got the available, okay, they tell you this is optional right here, the available adaptive cruise control, all right? And there's the BLISS, which is the blind spot information system with cross traffic alert, so you're backing out. I love that rear cross traffic alert feature. Love that feature a lot. Let's go through some of the gallery images for the 2020 Ford Mustang GT500. Let's go ahead and flip through these images really fast and see what this car looks like. It says open airflow. Looks gorgeous, this thing, doesn't it? Look at all the wings and winglets and the all the skirt. This car has a lot of aero. Car's got a serious amount of aero. All right, aerodynamics. Ready for launch. I bet it is ready to take off. Yeah, feels like flying. There you go. There's that interior with the automatic transmission. There's your Alcantara and leather-wrapped steering wheel with your carbon fiber interior. They decided to close the vents. Look at the air vents are closed. They thought that was probably a cleaner look for their photo shoot. Here's your seats. They look like some upholstery shop seats. They don't look like they came from the factory. They look like some upholstery shop seats. Oh, look, under the hood. Can you actually take that off and run around like that and take that piece off? Maybe you can. Front splitter wickers. Yeah, that's what that's called. All that down there. Front splitter wickers control the airflow around the front of the car. Built with precision. Sure it is. Yeah, there you go. We got those cool LED lights. Massive Brembo brakes. There's those carbon fiber wheels. They're not cute, though. I don't think we're going to pop for that $18,500 carbon package. If I had a car like this, yeah, I think it'd be cool to maybe go out to the track once or twice just to go play. But I'm probably not going to get that serious about it. And even if you do, I'm sure the car without the track package is still phenomenal on the track. So you probably don't have to really worry about it. Yeah, there's a better shot of those Recaros. They look nice. They just had a lot of wrinkles in them. Wasn't really finished nice, that seat. Yeah, it says it does bite. That Cobra or the Snake, it bites, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful car, beautiful car. Like it in blue. All right, there's it. There they're showing in the carbon fiber track package. All right, so we went through the images. Let's move on. Yeah, here's a nice shot of the GT500 with its transmission right there. There you go. There's a nice shot of it. I guess this must be the manual mode, the M. So the manual mode, there's probably paddle shifters. I can see your electronic e-brake right there, but it's just blurred out. But yeah, there it is. Here we're talking about a couple other performance features right here. The class exclusive active valve performance exhaust, now available on all engines, it says. It also has other modes. You can select the sport mode, normal, and track mode. So I guess you can change how loud the exhaust is. Over here on the right, there's also launch control, right, which integrates the brakes, traction, and powertrain control to help ensure quick shifts, while real-time performance info is displayed on the in-dash LCD screen. So yeah, there's also launch control. And with a car like the 2020 Ford Mustang GT500 with 760 horsepower and like, what was it, 645 pound-foot of torque, all going through the rear wheels, yeah, buddy, you're going to need some launch control. Here's a little more information about that available Bang Olufsen sound system. It says get more out of your music. We know the Bang Olufsen sound system comes standard on the GT500, right? It's got 12 speakers, unique tweeters, woofers. It's got a trunk subwoofer, CD player, HD radio, all of that. Very, very, very cool. Bang & Olufsen is a sound system that you normally see in like high-end German automobiles. So it's very nice to see that Ford collaborated with them. It says by Harman Becker. It says licensed by Harman Becker down here. Whoever it is, whether it's Harman, whoever it is. It's nice to see that Ford put the Bang & Olufsen, I like to call it the B&O sound system, in the Mustang, the top tier Mustang, that is. Remember I said you get that Magna-Ride suspension, right? System responds 1,000 times per second for each damper. That's that Magna-Ride. With that transmission, and I'm sure with that same thing with the available Trimix 7-speed, I'm sure they offer us selectable drive modes to help control vehicle drive dynamics, right? Snow, wet, normal, sport, track, drag strip modes. Pretty cool. Or a normal mode, whatever normal would be for a 760 horsepower car. Not that it necessarily relates to the GT500, because it doesn't. It's going to have its own set of unique wheels. But look at all the different wheels that they offer for the Ford Mustang in general, because you know there's a lot of different trim levels of the 2020 Ford Mustang. Look at all the different wheels they offer. Very cool. Check out the LED daytime running lights, right? The LED headlamps, signature LED lighting. Obviously, they're not showing a shot of the GT500, but the lighting setup is the same. The lights are the same. They haven't redesigned the lights. So the body, more or less, especially around the lighting, is the same. So that's what our lights will look like on our GT500. Okay, before we jump into this build and price, because we're getting ready to hit that car configurator in just a second, I said we were going to check out some of the specs. So let's check out some of these specs. We got the specs down here. So we'll check out the specs, and then we'll take a look at some of these packages, see what packages and stuff like that. See what some of these standard features that come on the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Okay, so they've got all the vehicles listed here for their specs. We can see the GT500 is all the way in the far right column. So we got a wheelbase of 107 inches, got a length of 190 inches, height 54.3 inches. The width with the mirrors is 81.9 inches. And so, yeah, there you go. I'm not going to hit all those highlights, every one of them. If you want to check out all those, just pause the video real quick. You'll be able to see all those dimensions, all the numbers. As far as the interior, we've got the front headroom is 37.6 inches. Rear headroom is 34.8 inches. Leg room in the front is 44.5, and leg room in the back is 29 inches. Front hip room is 54.9. That's about as much as a BMW X1. That's it's a small SUV. Hip room in the back is 47.4. You got shoulder room up at front is 56.3. That's not bad. And shoulder room in the back is 51.9. You don't want to be in the back seat. That's your takeaway. You don't want to be in the back seat unless you really have to be. All right, let's talk about capacity. So it says passenger volume is 82.6 cubic feet. The trunk volume is 13.5 cubic feet of trunk space in the Shelby GT500. All right, they don't tell us what the fuel capacity is or the curb weights. The seating capacity is 4 people. Yeah, no surprise there. Unless you option the track package, and then you only have seats for 2 people. Here's some engine spec stuff. So we got that 5.2 liter supercharged V8, 760 horsepower. It wants 93 octane fuel. It makes 625 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 RPM. It's got a 9.5 to 1 compression ratio. There you go. Okay, enough with those specs. Now we can see those optional packages. So yeah, there's a carbon fiber track package, there's a technology package, and then there's the handling package. Standard safety stuff doesn't look to be a whole bunch of standard safety features. Not really. I mean, it looks to be standard stuff, but I didn't see that high-end safety system that we were reading about for Ford. Then there's security. You got passive alarm system, remote keyless entry, tire pressure monitoring system. You got a perimeter alarm and illuminated entry. Okay, here we are. We are at the car configurator. We are ready to build and price our 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 that has a starting price of $72,900. Has that 5.2 liter supercharged cross-plane crank V8 engine, Trimix 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. It's got 20-inch flow-formed high-gloss black aluminum wheels, leather trim suede sport seats. All right, let's go ahead and hit configure there. And the first thing it's going to do is take us to what color do we want our paint to be. You know what? I'm going to go all black, buddy. We're going to go black. I want this thing to be black. It's going to be midnight black. It's going to look beautiful. All right, so we're going to go shadow black. We're going to do no stripes, no tape stripe. Roof color is, well, it's already black, so I guess we don't have to have a painted roof color. Racing stripes, we have no racing stripe at all. Under here, there's powertrain. I guess there's only one option for powertrain. We know that already. There's only one option for the transmission. That's that 7-speed dual clutch DCT transmission. Nice to see that there. Nice to see a dual clutch transmission. Now, there's equipment stuff. We already have equipment group 950A. That's your basic. There's that carbon fiber track package. We're not getting that. But this handling package, let me look at that again. That gives us the Gurney flap and the splitter wickers for $1,500. Yeah, we want that. That's going to look cool. We want that. And then there's that $3,000 technology package. And that gives us, the Bang Olufsen sound system, the heated mirrors, voice-activated navigation, 6-way driver's seat. Yeah, we want the technology package as well. For the exterior, we're going to leave the standard wheels on there. We're not going to change the wheels up. We do have that active exhaust. You could get a full vehicle cover with either in black or blue. So we'll go ahead and get that vehicle cover. Why not? Let's see. Let's go ahead and get those wheel locks. Cheap security. I always say that. Oh, you got to remove the handling package? Well, forget that then. It's not that serious. All right. Let's see. What else is there? We're not changing our tires or anything like that. Let's go to interior. Interior, we can do the leather with Mico inserts, or we could just do Recaro leather. I just want straight leather. Now, yeah, so Recaro leather trim front sport seats and remove the leather trim sport seats. All right, gotcha. All right, so now let's look at the interior real fast to double check. Yeah, now we have cool seats. We got cool seats here. I like these seats. Are they going to show us another photo or not? Yeah, they show us another photo, but it looks like it's got suede inserts right there. Let's hope that it doesn't. That's this one, leather with Miko inserts, and this one just says leather with gray accents. So let's just hope that we get the seats that we want. So what does this say? Leather trim seats. Sport seats are optional. Leather trim sport seats. I just want to be sure. All right. Let's try. Let's click the Miko. Yeah, see now those remove that suede. They don't look like they have suede in the front anymore. Okay, I guess these are the seats we wanted. All right, these are the seats that we want. All right, let's move on. We don't want the Recaro because that's going to give us the Alcantara or the suede or whatever. We had the 12-inch LCD digital instrument cluster with my color. Oh, so you can change how that looks. 6-way power driver seat. We already kind of have that package, don't we? I thought we did. 6-way power driver seat with power lumbar without memory. Now, if I click this, it's going to want to remove. So, yeah, okay, I thought so. In the technology package, we already had that. Okay, got it. We got climate control front seats. We got dual zone temperature control. Do we want the exposed carbon fiber instrument panel? You bet we do. You bet we do. What else is there? We have the mirrors. Do we want the rear seat delete? No, we want to keep those tiny back seats for what they're worth. Audio upgrade. We have the Bang Olufsen. We got the SiriusXM. We got the Sync 3. Yeah, I think we're ready to go to the summary, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're ready to go to the summary. So, yeah, life for this vehicle started at $72,900. And now here we sit at $79,890. So we didn't go crazy, just under $6,000 in options, and we got one heck of a Mustang. 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Fastback. Love it. All right, so there it is. We did a build and price. I like the car. Be sure to go check out my other related videos. I've already put up videos throughout this video to other links, and I've also put the links to those competing videos or competitor cars down in the description below. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm going to give this car 2 thumbs up. I love it. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, very attractive. Let's go get an exterior look one more time. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you watch this whole video from front to back, you're awesome. Thank you. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the